Okay, so now we're down to the question of personality. Does it matter? Are quiet leaders better than noisy leaders? Or, for instance, Fred here. Would Fred make a good leader? A right fine listener. I promise you that. Fred and I have a vision that we share and we communicate about. And that has to do with exploring leadership. Susan Cain, in her book Quiet, which is about introverts and extroverts, makes the case that through the course of the 20th century, our culture has embraced what she calls the extrovert ideal, and that as we have urbanized and developed a culture based on urbanized centers, we have tended to embrace what she calls the extrovert ideal, and come to value the hail fellow, well met sort of personality, and that most of our leaders are extroverted people. I don't know if she's right or not, but she makes a compelling case for that as a general trend or an observable trend in our culture. If she is right, and you put that in context with another thing that has happened in the 20th century, which is the growth and of computers and software and computer technology, the penetration of that into our culture. If you think about the classic computer programmer, the classic IT person is an introvert. So we've got all of these things that used to be done by people that are now done by computers, and all of which is understood by folks who are generally considered to be introverts. So we've got this huge element of our social fabric that is understood by and controlled by introverts, and yet our leadership roles have been traditionally given to extroverted people. I don't know if any of that is right or wrong, but it's an interesting dynamic to think about.